Hey there! Today we're doing an upper body strength workout using resistance bands and a set of dumbbells. Let me show you what resistance bands I'm using. First, I've got a medium resistance straight band. Next up, a lighter to medium resistance band with handles. And then a medium to heavier resistance band with the handles. And then lastly, a set of medium dumbbells. I'm going to be using a set of 10s. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way first so we can get warmed up. Set it off to the side. Okay, we're going to go down to the ground on your hands and knees in the quadruped position. And then I want you to sit back onto your feet. We're going to do some thoracic rotation. So your wrists are lined up under your shoulders. I want you to take your right arm, reach it under and through. And then take your fingertips behind the head and reach up with your elbow toward the ceiling, and you're looking with it. And then just repeat that same side. Reach underneath, hand behind the head, reach up with the elbow, looking. Really push that range of motion. Do it again. Couple more times. Reach under, reach and rotate up. Last one. All right, now let's go to the other side. Same thing. Reach under. Hands behind the head. Reach up and look with that elbow toward the ceiling. Open it up as much as you can. And again, reach under. Take it behind the head. Reach up. Good. About 3 more. Really work that rotation. Last one. Awesome. Let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to go to the back of your space. Let's do a walkout. And then from here, we're going to do a scapular push-up. So it's protraction and retraction of your shoulder blades. So first, you bring your shoulder blades together, your chest comes toward the ground, and then you do the opposite. Separate the shoulder blades, your upper back comes toward the ceiling. And let's do it again. Down, up, take it back to neutral, walk it back toward your feet, bend your knees, push through the legs, stand up with good posture. Let's do it again. Walk it out. 2 scapular push-ups. 1, 2, back to neutral, walk it back, handstand. Here we go again. Walk it out. 2 scapular push-ups. 1, 2, and walk it back, and tall standing, couple more, walk it out, scapular push-up, 1, 2, walk it back, and as you're doing those push-ups, make sure you're not leading with your head, you're leading with the chest, so chest down, back up. All right. Okay, stay on your feet. Next, we're going to do some I's, Y's, T's, and W's. You can back up against a wall for this one if you want, but you don't have to. We're going to take the arms up overhead to an I first. Your thumbs are facing back behind you for all of these. Take it down, bring it up to a Y. Good. Down. Do a T next. Pushing back on all of these. And lastly, W. Let's do it again. We're going to do this 5 times total. So for today's workout, we've got 3 circuits, and we're doing all the exercises for time. So before we get started with each circuit, I'll be showing you all the exercises first. A couple more. I, Y, T, W, last one. Should really be feeling that upper body warming up now. Those fat muscles feel activated and ready to rock and roll. All right, so for our first exercise, we're doing a kneeling pull apart. So you're using that medium band, straight band without the handles. You could also use one with the handles if you wanted to. but I prefer this one. So if you need an extra padding for your knees, feel free. So arms are straight out in front, hands are about shoulder width apart. Make sure you keep those shoulders pulled down and back. The arms are straight, and you just pull it straight out to the side. Exactly what it sounds like, pull apart. So you're just pulling the band apart. And when you pull it back, the shoulder blades come together. Next up, we're gonna take that medium to heavy band. You're gonna anchor it down to a lower anchor point, something close to the ground. From a seated position, we're doing a row. Legs are out straight or slightly bent, and just pull it back for a row with a straight back. And then for your third exercise, you don't need any equipment. We're doing an elbow to hand plank push-up. So you start in a high plank, you come down to your elbows one at a time, right, left, and then come up, right, left, just like that. And those are your 3 exercises. Okay, so we're doing work to rest intervals of 40 seconds work to 15 seconds rest. 3 times. Starting with those kneeling pull aparts. You guys ready? Me too. Going in 5 seconds. All right, here we go, pull it apart. If this feels too hard with your band, you can just start with your hands further apart. And then vice versa. If it feels too easy, you can start with your hands closer together. Keep the shoulders pulled down and back. And really focus on squeezing those shoulder blades together when you pull back. Good. Now let's switch it to angles. Angle it out. Right on top, left on top. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, excellent. Next we're getting to the floor, seated position for our rows. Legs out straight if your flexibility allows, otherwise you can keep your knees bent. Ready? Here we go, just pull it straight back. Your palms are facing each other, your shoulders are pulled down and back, and again, you're really squeezing those shoulder blades together as you pull back. If you need to make this harder, just scoot back. If you need to make it easier, scoot forward. It's the beauty of resistance bands. You don't have to adjust or wait or switch out your equipment. They're so versatile. You're gonna give me a nice strong pull and then slowly resist it on the way back. Got 3 more seconds. All right, set those down. Next, in a plank position, elbow to hand plank push-up. About halfway through, I'm going to switch you out to which side you lead with. Ready? Here we go. So now we're going right, left, right, left. If you need to modify this, you can just set the knees down, but make sure your weight stays forward over the upper body. Make sure you're putting your hand right where the elbow was, so it goes right underneath your shoulder. All right, let's switch it out, leading with the left this time. Left, right, left, right. Good. And if you get tired, remember you can always put those knees down. Just don't stop. Keep moving. And rest. Awesome. Next, we're going back to the pull aparts. You're staying on your knees. Going in 5 seconds. Ready? Here we go. Remember your form on this one, it's very important. Shoulders down and back. Squeeze shoulder blades together when you pull back. And don't get going too fast on these either. You don't want to do this and have momentum doing the work for you. Nice, slow, and controlled. This is a strength workout. All right, let's switch it to angles. Just alternating, working different angles. Good. And rest. Awesome. Next, we're seated for those rows. Find a spot that's good you that's challenging but not difficult. Make sure you're challenging yourself. And again, if you can't sit up tall with a big chest with your legs straight, bend the knees a little bit. Good. Nice strong pull. Good posture, good form. Only got 10 seconds left. Awesome. Drop that band carefully. All right, let's flip it over. Starting on the hands in a plank position. Elbow to hand plank push-up. Ready? Here we go. Starting right, left, right, left. Remember, go to the knees on this one if you need to. All right, switch it out. Left, right, left, right. Keep going. Almost there. We've got 5 seconds. And rest. Excellent. All right, you guys, we have one more set to go. Then we'll take a little rest break and we'll get into our second circuit. All right, ready? Pull aparts on your knees. Here we go. Good job. And as you do these, keep your glutes squeezed and make sure that you're not leaning the whole body back with it. Just the arms come back. Yeah. Woo, we're about halfway. On fire. Let's switch to our angles. Right over left, left over right. Nice work. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. Back to the seated row. Get in position. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pull it back. I can't stress enough that you maintain good posture. Sitting up tall. Shoulders are down and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together when you pull back. And then as you straighten the arms back out, go nice and slow. Don't rush it. More time under tension. We're gonna make those muscles do the work. Hit 10 seconds. Nice. 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. Going back to the elbow to plank push-up. Starting in 5 seconds. Get your legs together. Ready? Here we go. Right, left, right, left. Putting your hand where your elbow was. I see a lot of people that do this that just put their hand, they leave their hand where it was and they just come up. That's not what we want. Put it underneath you. Switch out sides. Left, right, left, right. Awesome job. We're almost there. 5 seconds. Don't quit. I know you're tired. And rest. Whew. Good job, everybody. We're going to take a pause right there. I want you to grab some water. Take a little rest break. Now forget, it's important to stay hydrated all throughout the day. So make sure you're hydrated going into your workout, during your workout, and then again for the rest of the day. All right, I'm going to show you what your next circuit looks like. you to take the lighter resistance band with the handles. This time you're going to anchor it around a higher point. So maybe somewhere around your chest height, if that's available to you. Even a little bit higher than that, but chest or higher is good. Okay, so we're doing a straight arm pull down, and we're in a bent over position, so you're hinged forward, hinging of those hips. Head faces down, so you're just looking at the floor, and then keeping the arms straight, you just pull the arms all the way back, and they end up by your hips. So that's the first one. The second one, we're going to use those dumbbells. I'm grabbing my pair of 10 pounds, whatever feels like a medium weight to you, or on the floor. I'm doing a push-up first, so either a full push-up or on the knees. And when you come up, you're doing a renegade row, right and left. Just pull the elbows straight up for the ceiling. So just one push-up, 2 rows. And it's just those 2 exercises for this circuit. All right, let's set those weights off to the side. Make sure you don't trip over them for the first exercise. So again, we're doing another 3 sets. 40 seconds of work followed by 15 seconds of rest. Ready? 2, 1, here we go. And again, find a position that works for you, where you're not too close, you're not too far away. It feels nice and challenging, but doable with correct form. Good. Arms start overhead, they come all the way back by your hips. Should be feeling those lats, rear shoulders, triceps, all of the above, working on this one. 10 seconds. Whew. And rest. Awesome. Carefully lower your band. Grab your dumbbells. We're on the floor. Push up to 1 renegade row each side. You guys ready? Here we go. Push up, row, row. Push up, row, row. Remember, if you need to come to the knees for that push up, please do. And then just pop it up for the rows. You can also stay on the knees for the rows if you need to. Wherever you're at. Just make sure you give me good quality movements. That's what I care about. Almost done, give me 1 more. And rest. Awesome, move those weights to the side. Back on the feet. Straight arm pull down in that bent over position. Ready? 2, 1, here we go. So your feet are about hip width or closer together on this one. And remember, if it gets too hard, just scoot forward a little bit more. If it's too easy, scoot back. Make those adjustments. Do whatever I have to do to keep moving. Just don't stop. Whew. Feeling that burn. Keep it up, 5 seconds to go. You can do it. Rest. Whew. Saved by the bell. Okay, back down the floor. Push up to rows. 1 renegade row per side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push up. Row. And row. Good. Keep it up. Remember, if you need to drop to those knees, no big deal. Just keep going. We've got 10 seconds left. All right, rest. Weights off to the side. We're already on our last set. The circuit goes by fast and we only have 2 exercises, huh? All right, last set. Ready? Here we go. Keep going. As you're doing your workouts, and you start to feel tired, that's when you have to dig deeper inside yourself for that extra motivation. So ask yourself, what's my why? What's my reason for doing this? And you can use that to push and motivate yourself whenever you need it. That should be your focus. What's your reason? And rest. Awesome job, you guys. Let's take a water break. We've got one more circuit left. Okay, let's get those dumbbells out of the way so we don't trip on them. Our last two exercises are a little bit more focused for the arms, smaller muscle groups. We're doing a bicep curl and a tricep extension. So you're going to leave your resistance bands where they were, then heavier ones down below. Starting with a bicep curl, feet are together. I want you to start with your palms facing down, shoulders are down the back. As you curl up towards your shoulders, rotate your palms to face up, so they're facing up by the time you get to your shoulder. And your elbows are just slightly out in front of your body. We're doing it that way because you can get a little bit more shoulder action out of it. Next, we're doing a tricep extension. So we're using that wider band that's anchored up a little bit higher. We're going to face away from that anchor point, come down to both knees, arms are overhead and slightly out in front of you. We're doing a tricep extension from there. Just bend from the elbows and straighten back up, keeping your elbows at the same width as your shoulders. Don't let them hang out to the side, that's cheating. Okay, 3 rounds. For this one, we're not doing 40 seconds of work. We're doing 25 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest still. Okay, let's go ahead and get into position. Get a heavier band, bicep curls. Start with the palms facing down. Ready? And go. Elbows are just slightly out in front of your body. Working on those guns. And remember, as you curl up, palms start facing down, rotate on the way up. They end up with the palms facing the shoulders. That's good. And rest. Grab your other band, tricep extension facing out. Get down on those knees. And remember, you can adjust your resistance according to how far or close you are to that anchor point. Ready? Here we go. So for this one, it's kind of the opposite motion with the hands. You start with the palms facing your shoulders, and as you come up, palms face away. And you'll notice that I'm not moving from my shoulder. There's no shoulder movement here. I'm just moving from my elbow. Really isolating those triceps. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Back into those biceps, back on the feet. Remember, palms face down first. Rotate them up as you come up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And if it gets too hard, just take a baby step forward and finish it out. Remember, good posture here. Keep your torso upright. No slouching. Keep those shoulders down and back, away from your ears. And rest. Excellent. Tricep extension. Get on those knees, facing out. Going on 5 seconds. And here we go. Remember the rotation. Palms start facing you. Rotate them to face away by the time your arms are straight. Keep the elbows in at your shoulder width. Don't let them fan out to the sides. Whew. The second set starts to get hard. And rest. One more set to go. Back to biceps. Whew. Did I deep breath. Ready? Here we go. Our final set. Make it worth it. Give me your best efforts. Good, good, good. Keep it up. Not that much longer. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Triceps. Down knees. Arms overhead. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome. Follow through with that extension. Get it out there. Don't make it short. Full range of motion. Good. Ooh. 5 seconds. Keep that core strong. Don't let it go anywhere. And rest. Whew. Excellent work, you guys. All right. Next, we're going to do a few stretches. The band that we just used for the triceps, we're going to use it again for our first stretch. Okay, we're going to get the chest in front of the shoulders. So you're facing away. You want your arms out to the side, just a slight bend in your elbow the whole time. I want you to come out, take one foot in front just for support, and then just hold the arms out there. So you should be out at a point where you feel it pulling your arms back and feeling that stretch. But it shouldn't feel strained or too difficult. So find that sweet spot, wherever that is for you. Need a little bit more. Come out a little bit further. This is like a partner stretch. It feels like you've got somebody behind you pulling your arms back. Whew, feels great. Just a few more seconds. All right, slowly bring it back. Let go of that band. Next, we're going to take the arm across the body. Grab right above your elbow and pull it in towards your chest, keeping that shoulder down and back, keeping it relaxed. And you should feel that stretch in the back of the shoulder here in that rear deltoid. Just hold it there. Awesome. Let's switch to the other side. Left over right, grabbing right above the elbow joint in order to pull on that joint. Shoulder pulled down and back, and then just pull it across towards your chest. Hold it there. Your knees are soft, not locked out. All right, switching back to the right arm. We're going to do a tricep stretch. Take the arm overhead. Should be like you're reaching towards your back. Grab the elbow and just pull it back and across like you're trying to pull it behind your head. Except it won't let you go that far. So you should feel a stretch right in here in the back of that arm, of that tricep. Feels exceptionally good after that tricep extension exercise, huh? And if you want a little bit more, you can add a side bend. Bending toward your left side, just gently. Oh yeah. You can feel where that lat comes up and attaches right in there. Okay, let's switch sides. Left arm up overhead, pull the elbow back and across. Make sure you're not pushing your head forward with this one now. Ooh, that feels great. Add that side bend if you want to. Slightly leaning toward the right. Ooh, feel it all down that body now. Down the side. All right, take the arms down. Let's take it down to the ground into a child's pose. So you're on your knees, feet are together, knees are apart. Sit back onto the feet, arms outstretched in front of you. Just sit back and relax your head down. Oh, this feels great, doesn't it? Now I want you to grip with your fingertips and more. Bring those arms forward a little bit more, increasing that stretch. Take a deep breath in, and blow it all out. It's super important when we do all these stretches that we're remembering to breathe deeply, sending a signal of relaxation to the whole body. When you hold your breath, it sends out a signal of stress to your whole body. It wants to tighten up. We don't want that. It's the opposite of what we're trying to do. So nice, deep, relaxing breaths. Okay, now I want you to take that right arm underneath you, reach towards your left, palm faces up, and just hold it there. Really open up that shoulder and reach. You should feel this down the right side of your back. Depends on how tight you are. You might feel it in the rear shoulder as well. Remember those deep breaths. All right, take that right arm back up overhead. Now take the left arm underneath. Reach it through, palms facing up. If you can, reach it a little bit further. Just leave those hips anchored where they are. Oh, I love this stretch. A couple more deep breaths. All right. Bring it up, walk your hands towards your knees, come up to your feet, and you guys are finished. You did such a great job. Thank you so much for working out with me today. I will see you guys next time.